Welcome to our new broadcast.
Our concern today is equality in Mexican education. Now we're going to analyze three aspects and then propose a solution.
To begin with this topic, we need to mention our two main concerns for education in Mexico, which are the access to education and the ensuring of quality.
Education has undergone for many changes, and now people is asking for for it to be secular and free, and also teachers with experience and values. Nowadays, according to Grindel, public opinion is not taken into account, and Mexican education is ranked as one of the most worrying issues.
Right, because the problem with the centralized and authoritarian system limits the potential of public schools.
This problem is tried to be solved, but there are many opportunities that cannot be fulfilled because of the condition of education. As González said in 2012, the educational crisis is due to the neoliberal model.
And the big power structures determine the educational systems and the lack of positive results.
This model establishes what education is and should be, who it may educate, and what types of learning should it apply.
Now that we're back, we're going to go to the back of the studio with my partner Anaid and the political specialist.
So, can you give us your expert political view about the problem?
So, education is related to politics because, as the Constitution says in Article 3, it's a right for all Mexican citizens to have education, and it must be of high quality.
So, government is in charge of education, right?
Yeah, in fact, in 2014, the government assumed that the quality of education is diminished by corruption, such as extortion, illegal taxes, and, as Cárdenas said in 2012, funds for textbooks are misused. So the government is involved in education because it belongs all the secretariats such as the SEP. And it also makes reforms such as the one in 1993 that says that 8% of the GDP must belong for education.
So, does the government is doing something about it?
Yeah, in fact, they're assuming that they have deficiencies and they're trying to improve it by creating a specialized institution that is called the INE. And they're also making diagnoses to know more about the problem so they can do standardized evaluations, improvement of infrastructure, and new reforms. And actually, they are working internationally with the OECD. Now, our presenter is going with a specialist of economics.
So, about economics, would you give us your expert conclusion?
Yeah, sure. So, education is the best protection against an economic crisis. There are 33 million that had already graduated and are working and that are still studying. But according to CFTC, if a boy completes 1 year of primary education, his earning ability can go up from 5 to 15%. Mexicanos Primero is a foundation that was created by the owner of Televisa, Miguel Azcárraga, and its main mission is to promote the understanding and co-responsibility among national actions, starting with education. So as a conclusion, I would like to say that as the level of education increases in a community, also the levels of earning ability, productivity, efficiency go up. And now we're going with our social expert.
Finally, we're going to conclude with the social aspect.
Quality education affects society. In Mexico, we have a population of around 116 million people. And according to the World Education News and Reviews, Mexico has to do around 9 years of ask for compulsory education. Educational authorities and planners in Mexico have two different tasks. First, they must determine how to manage an increment of educational access to accommodate the mass demand. And secondly, they must ensure educational quality.
Around the world, there are countries with the same problematic, but they are implementing some procedures to improve. Such as India, they have organizations to improve writing, reading, and basic skills for children from 6 to 14 years old. They have helped more than 2 million students and trained more than 60,000 teachers. Almost the 100% of the population helped is alphabet and can read fluently.
Also, in Rajasthan, India, The Educate Girls program is seek to narrow the implementation of gender equality because more than 64,000 of girls are out of school because of the lack of female teachers.
Another example is in Finland with the Kinnopuisto Comprehensive Schools because they teach self-awareness and emotional skills that has been proved that helps children in their daily school life.
Vamos is a small but powerful NGO that was founded in Vermont and works with the poor at Cuernavaca, Morelos, Mexico. It offers educational and job opportunities to this sector of the population, and it is constant with a love and respect culture.
Okay, now let's move on to our interview.
Hello, how have you been involved in the educational aspect?
I think a greater need to know nowadays is that we must be involved with human beings, with our students, with their mindsets.
So, and it's not a problem not only of the teachers, it's a combined thing. Institutions, teachers, parents, the programs.
Times have changed a lot, and so must the role of the teachers. So now the learning is it's a collaborative learning.
You're right. Thank you for your time.
So now, in conclusion, Anaid,
Universities invest more in sports than in education. According to Our Zero, Mexico is in the 100th place out of 144 nations in terms of education. If Mexican government doesn't invest in terms of resources for future development, there will be more poverty and even a war, because education is the duty of every individual and not just a right.